Hi everyone, it's Eleanor here from Hairdressers Journal. Welcome back to another H Show Goes Live. This morning's live is sponsored by ASP Hair, and if you want to find out more, you can visit asphair.com, or you can also visit the comments where we'll pop the link in there. This morning I am joined by Sherry Thompson, ASP Ambassador and founder of Siren Bridal Styling, who's going to be showing us a really exciting tutorial this morning. Welcome Sherry, how are you?
Oh yeah, I'm really good. Thanks for having me. So excited to share this style with everyone.
We're really excited. I think it's going to be amazing. Can you tell us a little bit about what you'll be sharing with us today?
Yes, so I've got my Ingrid pivot point mannequin here, and I've styled her on inspiration from Adele, which is obviously such a current look right now. She's got that beautiful, effortless, big glam hair, perfect for the party season. It's what people are going to be wanting, like looking for inspiration, especially such an iconic woman like Adele. And this is what I created this style on. So I'll be talking about how I've created the style. I'll be showing you how I'm dressing out the hair, talking about the products, and of course we're talking about the bespoke colour that I've made, especially making it more of like a toned down winter velvety blonde. So it's going to be a gorgeous colour, and I can't wait to share with you my formulas.
Amazing stuff. And for everyone watching, we will have time for questions at the end, so please do send in any burning questions as you go, and we'll be posting the formulas and the products that Sherry's using as well. So if you want to recap, it will be in the comments there for you. And without any further ado, I'll hand over to you, Sherry.
Thank you. Thanks for everyone for watching and joining in with us. So I'll talk about a little bit again about my inspiration, taking inspiration from Adele. I'm going to be creating that gorgeous, big, bouncy glam hair, more of an effortless style. What we don't want to do is create too much of a curl. So we're creating movement and body and softness and that sort of airy, bouncy feel to the hair. So by doing that, I'll share with you the ASP products that I've used already and showing you how I'm using other products to dress the style out. And while I'm dressing out the hair, then we can look closely on the colour, and I'll share with you my techniques and formula with ASP colour as well. And if you do have any questions, just keep popping them in the comments. If you're watching live, then welcome, and if you're watching a little bit later, because I know it's a busy time at the moment for everyone, if you're catching up with this later, then please put some comments in the comment section and we can answer those for you, and we'll be sharing all the information as well. Okay, so to style her hair, I'm going to start taking out these pin curls here. To style her hair, after her hair was coloured, I used the ASP Colour Care Shampoo and Conditioner, which is really nourishing and softening, and it's great for really locking in the colour after a colour service. But most importantly, once the hair was wet and towel dried, I used the Kotoko Oil Treatment. I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with that. If you've used it, let us know. If you haven't tried it yet, it's a beautiful oil, which is like a leave-in treatment oil. It's very light. I use it on all of my clients, not just after colour. It's rich in omega oils and antioxidants. It feels beautiful on the hair. So it's like a leave-in, smoothing, nourishing treatment. And that's great then for detangling, smoothing through the hair. It's a great cutting tool as well. So I first of all started with this on damp hair, and then I'll talk about the products I've used to dry in and how I've created that sort of bouncy, airy feel to the hair. I'll just continue to start taking these out. So once the hair was coated with the oil, keeping it again quite soft and bouncy, I blow dried in some, here we go, the heat shield spray. Again, this is a lovely light spray, obviously protecting from heat, so that's great for any like blow dry heat service that you're doing in the salon or any freelance work. This is a lovely spray because it smells delicious. If you've not tried it, you need to, because it smells amazing. And it also gives a lovely sort of soft shine to the hair. That's what I really like about this product. So that was layered in after the oil, and then to blow dry, I've used the Root Boost spray. So this has like a really special nozzle, which you can take off if you don't want to use it. And then I directed that right into the root area to blow dry with. I have created a little video on that to share with everyone, which I think ASP will be uploading and sharing after this live a little bit later on. And it just gives you a little bit of an insight of how I coloured the hair, where it started from, what techniques I've used, and then how I sort of styled the hair. So you see like little snippets. I've put this video together so you can see that, and so that'll be really useful for you to sort of then visualize how I've created the hair. So we blow dried in the root boost spray, which is brilliant. Really give loads of root lift, really over directed the hair, kept the hair dryer nozzle like pointing up from underneath to get lots of body. And once you've finished all of that, you'll feel that the hair is beautiful, big and soft and bouncy. You might be happy just leaving it like that. It'll feel amazing. But to finish this style, to give it that really gorgeous glam party look, I then curled it with, I'll show you, my Hot Tools 32mm curl bar. So this is a really wide curl bar, straight all the way across. And this is what's going to give you that big bounce, that airy, bouncy wave, that movement through the hair, but without giving too much of a curl. So when you're dressing it out, you are getting a much more softer feel to the hair. And this is what people want right now. They don't always want that tight curl, especially for it to gather and curl too much at the bottom. A lot of people are asking, especially I feel in my salon, is they want the movement, but they want it to be quite smooth as well. So that's that really gorgeous, modern, effortless finish. So this is what I've used. So you can see how I've already set the hair. I'll show you the direction of what I've done for that. So through the back section, it was all just, I'll show you how I held it. Held just straight across on a horizontal, sorry, I always get those mixed up, on a horizontal, and then we wrapped the hair round and then just kept it really flat and smooth. And then I've just used those lovely little clips to clip in the curl on base, and done it all in that one direction through the back. Then through this right hand side here, I really over directed and lifted the curls up and over, and then pin that in. So that's what's going to give me that really lovely big root lift and flowiness around the face. And then this side, which is the left hand side, where the lower side of the parting is, when I was looking at Adele's hair, she wears it quite smooth and flat on the one side. So this is what I've done to create this style. And again, it's quite like that quite striking party look, but still really effortless. So I've actually directed the hair flatter to right back. Let's move around so you can see. I've used these little flat clips to keep it nice and smooth. And then I've brought the curl coming forward here. So we're going to keep it smooth and then coming forward, and then we've pinned that in place. So that was the pattern that I've used. Easy to follow, really quick and easy to do. If you wanted more hold in the hair while you've got your product, you blow dried in your root booster spray. If you do want more product in the hair to give you a little bit more grip, if the hair is quite silky, fly away, or doesn't hold, the style too well, then the magic product again for that is the salt spray. I use that a lot when I'm prepping hair. So you can spray that like a light mist through the hair after the blow dry, brush that through, and then do your curling with the Hot Tools curl bar. So that's going to give you that little bit of extra structure and hold, but it will still dress out nice and soft. So, and that's another technique that you can use if you do need a little bit more hold. Once you've blow dried the hair, you normally get an idea on the feel of it, how it's going to feel. And I can't wait to share with you the colour formula. You'll see on the video that I did make that her hair, my Adele model here, her hair started about a 10-3, so it's quite a bright golden blonde. So it's totally different. And what I've done is I've created a bespoke colour using the ASP portfolio, and I've created a really gorgeous sort of velvety toned down winter blonde. So I've kept it really current for this winter season. I didn't want it too summery, and I'll be showing you how you can really tone down and use the ASP portfolio to get a beautiful velvety soft blonde with a root blend that gives it that gorgeous seamless blend, a little bit of depth, but keeping it on the cooler tone. We don't want it to be too glowy. on the roots especially. And I think that's what a lot of people, all of our clients are asking for, that they don't want it to feel too glowy, you know, that ginger word that people say. So this formula is a perfect formula for that, especially when you're toning down. And so I can't wait to share that with you. You can start to see how this colour's looking now and that shine on the hair. I hope you're all loving this so far and you're looking forward to seeing the formula. Carry on taking these out. Not many left now. Hopefully you'll all agree that, especially for the winter time, a lot of our clients do like to tone their hair down. They still want to keep that gorgeous blonde. And especially for a really modern colour, you've got like a softer root melt in it. You've got a gorgeous, soft, velvety blonde. That's what I love to call it. Velvety blondes are definitely my favourite. It's much more on the cooler spectrum, but it's still got that sort of richer tone to it. And it still can look quite bright. It gives it a gorgeous shine, but it just looks totally different. So all of those are out now. And you can see, using that root boost spray and letting those curls in with the, how I've pinned that in, letting them cool, has given me so much bounce and body already. But when I brush this out, I'm not going to have too much of a curl left, which is perfect. I want it to be really soft and airy. So that's a great starting point for me. To dress it out, I'm going to use the Kotoko Fabulous Finish Hairspray. So this one's a great option, or you do have the Mode Air Loader, another favourite of mine. These are both great because they've got a soft flexibility to them. It's great for dressing out. It's great for still keeping a beautiful shine in the hair, controlling the hair while you're dressing and brushing it out. And I normally combine that with a glazer spray. Again, this is a beautiful shine spray. Just a light mist from a distance will give you that beautiful soft mirror shine. So I'll show you how I'm using this spray now. That's all taken out. I'll spray that through, and then I'll use just a flat paddle brush, spray my brush, and then simply being brave and just brushing it all the way through in the direction you want the hair to fall. So through the back, we're dragging all of that down. The crown, we've got that lovely lift on the crown, so that's all going to be taken back here. And then if we need to add more spray, you'll feel that you'll get that gorgeous sort of flexible hold in it, but you can layer it up. And again, it is adding to that beautiful shine on the hair as well. Let's just drop the camera down so you can see a little better. That's great. So now you can start to see this shape coming to life, that we do have this amazing bounce. Look, I mean, look at the colour already and the shine in it, but we're not getting too much of a curl, which is exactly what we want. This side, remember, we directed this back. Again, more spray. Follow that direction, direct it back. And then I'll show you how I'm going to just put a simple grip in that and letting that curl sort of fall forward once that's taken back from the face. And then this side, we directed that up and down to the side. So I'll simply follow that through. And the great thing is, because you've got the structure in there, you've got the products that are giving you all of the hold, it still feels soft and bouncy, but you can direct and brush it through quite a lot. Don't ever be too scared of brushing it out too much. I feel like the more you brush it, the more you work with it and mould it into shape, the better it looks. And keep brushing that all the way through. I think this is quite mesmerising for me. This is like the best part of it, when I am brushing it through and I can start to see the shape coming together, especially when you're stood behind a client and they're in the mirror. And then once you finish dressing the hair, just move around a little bit. You can start to see the shape coming together, and then you just bring the hair forward and I see that gorgeous bounce, that glam look. I mean, it's just full on glam, isn't it? And already I can feel that even though it's soft, I've got like an amazing structure through this, and I've not got too much of a curl through the hair. It's just effortless enough, but enough strength within the hair. So using those products are going to be the secret in creating this style. I'll just show you how I do the side, because remember we directed this side back. Just using a small soft brush, directing that back. You can add in more of the spray here. Push that nice and smooth. And then I'll just simply grip that flat, directing that behind the ear. So if they've got like a diamantic grip, you can use that, or you can put some grips in place first and then use a diamantic clip if they've got something to accessorize with. But the way I'm doing this, because with Adele style, this part was quite hidden. So that's what I'm going to do here. I've just gripped it there, and then I'm just going to direct the hair forward now. So again, we're just really adding to that effortless finish on the hair. And that's the sort of shape we want that to sort of sit back and then come forward. So I'm loving that shape there. Okay, so we've pretty much got the shape in place now. All of the products have done all of the work for us. It's just about finishing, dressing it out. And then we can finish off with some of the Glazer Shine Spray. A light mist of that. I love doing that. It just gives you that lot of veil of shine as it like lands on the hair. So here we go. That's the finished look. We'll talk about the colour now. So again, I was saying the colour we started off on like a 10-3, like a warm bright gold. This is how she first started. So especially with those clients that have got lots of highlights, lots of blondes, they've been like quite light for the summer, they want to go on that journey to tone it down, give that more winter softer feel, especially having like a more of a root smudge, make it more seamless and natural. This is what people are looking for right now. So this is how I created the colour, inspired by Adele, but going for more of that gorgeous winter velvet blonde. So we've got like lots of lightness through it, but without too much gold or too much warmth. We've really been able to tone it down, but keep a beautiful soft tone through the hair that's really, really wearable. It's what people want. It hasn't got too much warmth or glow through the root. So it's very, very flattering. So to create this style, because we started off on such a light base, I did placement foils all the way through the hair. So I just sectioned off where I wanted the panels to be. To tone the colour down, we just started off with 2 colours through the foils. So I did the 9, 2, 3 and 6%. The 6% was just to keep more of a softer tone through the hair. I didn't want to add too much depth. I wanted just to keep it really, really soft. And then I did 10.2 and 3%. So the 10.2 is more of a cooler, pearly blonde. I did 3% because we're working on a light base, and I did want to deposit more tone on that. So it's not something you need to be afraid of. If you feel the hair is too porous, then you could do 10.0 and 10.2, and that'll again give you more of a softer, pearly tone. But if you feel like the hair is really, really warm and it is in good condition, you could tone it down quite a lot with the 10.2 in the foils. I think that worked really, really well. So that was it. Placement foils, it was a full development. And then once that was washed off, I use the Cool Blonde shampoo, a little bit of the conditioner to get the hair detangled through. And then at the station, we would just towel dry it slightly. And then we went in with a root zone toner. So this was just painted directly on the roots. This is what's giving you that gorgeous sort of minky velvet blonde, like a slightly deeper shadow on the root there. So that was painted directly onto the roots all the way through. So the root zone toner was a mix of 700, 7.1 and 8.7. So the 7.1 is a cool dark blonde. The 8.7 is one of the new colours in the ASP portfolio, which is absolutely incredible, especially for root melts, especially for people that do have a tendency to throw off a lot of warmth and gold. We always get those tricky clients that we feel we're not getting enough slight depth, but not too dark and not too warm. It's getting that balance really perfect. And I do feel that 8.7 on a root blend works so well. I've mixed it with the 700 just to keep it really soft and not make it too flat or too cool. So you can sort of decide what you feel is best for your clients' needs, and you'll know like how much gold they do have in their hair. So the root zone toner was those three colours, 700, 71 and 87. We will share the actual formula measurements with you as well. And then the blend zone toner, so once all of the roots were taken through, we then blended each section and took the blend zone toner all the way through the mid-lengths and the ends. And that was with T135, which was the mushroom toner in ASP. It was one of my favourites. And I mixed that with T2. So again, a pearly toner mixed with the mushroom to give a more lighter, softer feel. So it just blends through beautifully from the root blend, more of a following the same sort of tone, but giving it that lightness through the hair, but still keeping it that gorgeous velvety colour as well. So just enough cool, cancelling out that warmth, but giving it just enough of the cooler tone that we want without making it too flat. We've still got that gorgeous vibrancy and that lovely tone through the hair, especially in the lights. It catches it really beautifully. So I hope you've enjoyed the colours. I hope you're inspired to use these formulas that I've used to create this. If you do have any questions on the formulas, then always message me, let me know, put it in the comments here. So if you're watching live, I can help you with the colours. We will be sharing this. This will be saved in the Facebook page, but we'll be sharing it on Instagram as well and putting all the formulas on. And you can follow me on Instagram, Siren Hair Art, where I can help you with any of the colours. And my colour work for ASP and my salon work is on my personal Instagram account, which is Siren Cherie. So you'll see all of my formulas on there. So if you do have, you need any more inspiration, or if you do have any questions, you can always ask me on there as well. There we go.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Cherie. It looks absolutely stunning.
I know, I always get hair envy.
It looks so good. We've had so many comments saying how gorgeous the colour is, how much they love the style. So we've had loads of questions as well. So we'll try our best to get through as many as we can. But firstly, for everyone, as Cherie did mention, we'll be saving this to our Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. So if you do want to come back and rewatch it, you can. But a few questions that we've had in, was the root colour done on damp hair?
Yes. Yeah, so once the hair was shampooed, I don't always put conditioner on the hair first, but when I'm working with like root zone and blend toners, I really want to be able to section the hair off really well. So I will add just a little bit of conditioner. So I use the Cool Blonde conditioner and just rinse that off, just a light amount. Once that was all rinsed thoroughly, then I towel dried it. I would sit my client back at the station, and that's when I would do the toning. So that was on damp hair.
Amazing, thank you so much. I think a few people might have missed the beginning where you talked about how you styled the hair. Could you remind us what you used for that, please?
Yeah, fab. So to blow dry in, the first miracle product, especially after all colouring, was the Kotoko Oil Treatment. I'm not sure if people are familiar with this. I use it on pretty much everyone. It's a great vitamin enriched oil, which is just really nourishing and smooths the hair. So it's like a quick leave-in treatment you can use on everyone. So that's how I first started the hair. Then I prepped it for blow drying. using the heat shield spray. So again, this is a great product for all of your heat styling. It does give a lovely shine to the hair as well. That's why I really love it. Smells amazing, so it's definitely a favourite. And then to blow dry, to give loads of body, this is where we directed in the root booster spray. So it has this special nozzle here. That was sprayed through all of the root sections and blow dried in, giving lots of lift, following the direction I wanted. So to dragged back from the face on this side, up and then back at the crown. And then to pin set it, I've used a really big curl bar, which is the Hot Tools 32mm curl bar. And again, as I was explaining before, this is what's going to give it that really airy, soft feel that you can keep brushing out, but it's not going to give too much curl. But that's what people want, especially through the ends as well. You don't want it to like collect in too much of a curly curl at the bottom. So this one, you can see, brushes out really bouncy and soft and quite effortless. So you just get that movement that you want, that bounce. So the hair will just like move and bounce as they're moving, but it doesn't collect into that like more of an old-fashioned curl. That's what I did to create the style.
Amazing. And if you do want to have a quick recap over the products, we've just put them in our comments. So all of the formulas, the measurements and the products used are all there if you want to come back and reference those. But someone's actually just commented saying, I've got a glam look like this on Saturday. If doing on dry hair, would you recommend drying in salt spray first before setting the curls?
Yeah, so if you're starting directly from dry hair, then depending on what their hair looks like, if it's quite smooth, then you could just damp it down with some water spray and then definitely go in with your salt spray. This will then give you like the prep you need to do like a dry blow dry through the hair. So still section it off, spray the product through each section and then still like blow dry in, but you're doing like a dry blow dry, following the directions that we've done. And this will then give you the foundation that you want to then do like the big curl with the curl bar, pin it in and set it, following the direction you want the hair to fall, leaving it to cool, and then going, then dressing it out like we went through earlier. But yeah, definitely the salt spray will help you with that.
Amazing stuff. All set for that appointment on Saturday.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you have to let me know how you get on.
Yeah, do let us know. Tag us in it. It'd be great to see it. And you've been working with ASP. Could you share with us a highlight that you've had with the brand so far?
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, I've been at my salon for 15 years, so I've used ASP all the way through that. It's been an incredible brand, and I love the fact that they're really supportive. It's like working with a family. You know, it's a great UK-based brand. I'm in love and obsessed with all of their products and colours, and that's all we use in our salon. And of course, the highlight for me was when I made it to the first Colour Rebels team. Going back a few years now, I was with the Colour Rebels artistic team for 2 years. That was like a massive career highlight for me. And then being able to work with them as an ambassador since then has been incredible. Lots of travelling, lots of education, always learning, being mentored by Tracy Divine Smith. It's been, yeah, incredible. Going to events like the BHAs and meeting people in person has been amazing too.
Amazing stuff. And as you mentioned, you're part of the Colour Rebels programme. Can you tell us a bit more about that journey? It sounds super interesting.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So, I mean, I was so nervous entering it, and I got through to finalise. So we went to Southampton HQ, where their HQ is. That's like a beautiful salon, and all the training and education is done there. So now it's like a second home for me, but at the time it was the first time I'd ever been. And we did like a presentation, talked about our style, and I was so nervous, but then to be found out that day that I got through to the team, it was just like mind-blowing. So they obviously saw some potential in me, and since then it was just like a crazy journey where we was helped and mentored by Tracy Divine Smith and Sarah Solomon, really well in depth, talking, you know, learning a lot more about the brand, about the colour. So we like really, you know, expert knowledge on products and colours now. And then we followed a journey doing education, fashion shows, photo shoots, all these amazing opportunities working through Europe. I even got a chance to work in Abu Dhabi twice, which was incredible. Obviously, since the lockdown, that's sort of quietened down a lot, but now there's lots more opportunities coming up for next year where where I will continue to travel. But that journey through the Colour Rebels was a great career boost for me, but also helped me with my confidence and my styling and my stage work, which is still really difficult. It doesn't come naturally, but I feel like I'm getting better and I do enjoy it a lot more now. So I think that the auditions are still, at the moment, you can still enter. I think it's till the 5th of December. So if you are thinking about it, I do encourage you to go and enter, definitely.
Amazing stuff. We popped a link to ASP's website in the comments, so do head on over there for more info on that. But final question from me before we run out of time. Why would you choose ASP as your brand of choice? I mean, you can really see the results speak for themselves in the look you've done today.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the ASP, especially the colour portfolio, it just gives the tones that I want, that I really, really love, and they're so easy to mix. Everything's intermixable. It helps me be really free and creative in my colour. I mean, you can see it speaks for itself, the shine that you get. Since using it all these years, all of my clients say how the longevity of the colour lasts really, really well. The condition of the hair is amazing. As a salon owner, the tubes are 100ml tubes, which do make such a huge difference. And the support you get from ASP as well, and all the education side is amazing. So it's definitely a really wise choice to have in your salon, but the results speak for themselves because the colour, is amazing. The new technology that they've brought in this year to make it even better is just incredible, and for me, can't be beaten.
Amazing. And that brings us towards the end of today's session, but thank you so much everyone for joining us, and to ASP and for Sherry for showing this amazing tutorial. Can you give us one final spin for us?
Of course. Let me just move around. I'll do like a little shimmy shake.
Amazing.
Thank you ever so much for watching, and I can't wait to see any of your creations. Tag me in.
Amazing. Yes, please do. And if you do want to come back and rewatch, this will be on our Facebook, IGTV and YouTube. But until the next time, see you all very soon. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks so much. Bye.